Welcome back to my channel. I'm at my allotment again. It's a beautiful Friday afternoon, about 23 degrees. I believe there's going to be some thunderstorms over the weekend, so although it's not fully dried yet, I'm going to try and get this fire going, an incinerator, and see if I can get rid of some of that. The incinerator's packed to the top. I'm not going to burn that can obviously, but that's one of them weed burner things. It's a fantastic tool for starting fires. I can't remember, I think I showed the inside of my compost bin in a previous video. This since that last picture I showed, this has had a big bag of grass cuttings and a load of cardboard from everybody's favourite warehouse online ordering service. If anybody didn't know, corrugated cardboard is a fantastic thing to add to your compost. The worms love it. It breaks down brilliantly. It's a good mix of your browns and your greens. So I've got a big tub of a couple of weeks of kitchen waste with me to drop in the top of here, and I'll get that fire going and I'll bring you back in a bit. Well, that's the incinerator well on the way, and I'm stood about 4 feet away and I can feel the heat from here, so I'm going to keep out the way of that. I'll just keep watching it in case, watch it from a slight distance, just make sure I don't set all the surrounding stuff alight. The incinerator's solid on the back, and the side you can't see, so it's only got vent holes on the front and this front left side. So I'll let that get all hot, then I'll start piling some of the other stuff on top as it starts dropping down. Bring you back in a bit. I'll bar a bunch of dusty small bits that are too fine to pick up with my fork. Everything's now in there, and it's probably less than half full now anyway, so it'll all just burn down. Should finish burning before I leave. I'll still be here for a couple more hours yet. So that'll be a nice pile of ash in the bottom of there when it's cool to spread around or put it in the compost. It's one thing with fires, they follow you around, you're always ducking. So carry on with the next job. I did bring the tomatoes down, so I need to make a home for these now. I'll bring you back in a bit. It's now nearly 7:15. I've been here since about 2 o'clock. I've finished what I was hoping to do for today. The fire's more or less burnt, well, it has burnt completely down now. I've managed to get the 6 tomatoes potted up that I brought with me. That first one is a variety called Sun Gold. Now that's an orange cherry tomato. If you grow tomatoes and you've never tried it, I suggest you do try them. In my opinion, they're the best tomato money can't buy. You can't buy them in the shops. It's a very sweet, tangy, thin-skinned tomato, absolutely gorgeous. The next variety, the label says Golden Sweet. Now that's not one I've grown before. It looks like it's an orange plum, so I'm looking forward to trying them. The next one there is Tigerella. Now that grows a larger salad sized tomato that's like a red and green stripe. They're really tasty. They're certainly grown when you grow them yourself, they are. In the corner there is Gardener's Delight. Now I think I've grown them before. That's a traditional variety. I can't remember. This next one is a plum tomato, and I think it's like a bigger plum tomato, possibly even like a paste one, you know, one that you'd sweat down to make tomato sauces or stuff. So it'll be interesting to see how that comes out. Also managed to, I took a side shoot off and I've potted it up and soaked it there. Same with that sweet and golden sweet. And the last one I've potted up here is a bit of a lucky dip really. It was a seed that came up in one of the pots that I'd bought, a plant. Probably the same variety as the pot it came up in, but I can't remember what variety it was. So there's no fruits forming on it yet. There's flowers. Oh sorry, there's a fruit, yeah. But you can't tell what it is yet, so could be one of these that's already in here, or it could be a different variety. So a couple more sad looking side shoots, or was a couple of accidents where I snapped the tip off or something getting them here, so I've potted them up. They look a bit sad at the minute, but a couple of days stood in the wet soil like that, they'll come back to life. It's Friday afternoon now. It'll probably be Monday before I get here again, so I'm leaving everything quite wet, but I imagine these will all pick up and take off. Just got to put my gear away and then I can head home. But you saw that big pile of stuff, but it's just a bunch of embers in the bottom now. Well, not even embers anymore, it's just ash. It's all burnt out, so I've got a bit of a plastic cover there. I'll put that over the top. Like I said earlier, there is a thunderstorm scheduled for this weekend, so I'll cover it so it doesn't get all washed through. Then I'll scoop that stuff out and the ash out and bag it or box it or put it straight in the compost perhaps. So that's me for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. And thank you even more if you watched till the end. Cheers now. Have a good weekend.